Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We just had some technical difficulties. Again, this is the On Your Mark show, so we're on point. So that devil don't like it when we on point. So, he dived in there and did what he does. Listen, y'all, the devil is good what he does. And he gives good gifts. And once he give them to you, you're up under his spell. And now things that went bad between you and God because you chose that old devil. But see what happened? We paused for a moment, but we're back. Kevin Carter.
Hey, I'm back. Well, back to the normal, what we were doing. So we can go back to me, but I also go back to giving flowers, even talking about myself.
That's what was on.
I
Right.
would not be where I'm at if I didn't have the O line that I had. One thing I can say, Lakeith Williams,
Boy Lakeith.
Big Baby, Lakeith, Big Baby.
Boy
Williams,
Lakeith Williams.
probably one of the greatest guards. I tell you what, yeah, I can say,
Man,
Lakeith
call
probably-
names. Man,
Probably the
Kevin,
greatest.
call those names on that line. Boy,
guard center tandem that I have ever seen. We
And-
could zone block better than anybody else.
look, I know the running backs are proud of y'all, boy.
Hey,
Who-
okay, well let me tell you what, DeLon Washington,
Man, come on.
our running back, which is,
He's still one of the greatest.
you know what, I will put him up as being the greatest to come out of Kimball.
Oh,
The only reason why I can say that is because I physically played with him.
listen. He was the greatest running back out of Kimball, and he's gonna rank in the top 5 here in the Metroplex.
And I, no matter how I go, I'm gonna rank him top 1. So however you want to do it,
Yeah,
you know,
but you
whatever
notice
number you
when
want.
I say the top
Yeah,
5,
yeah.
it leaves 5 numbers he can grab.
Yeah, fine.
You got what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I tell everybody. I even tell my kids about that. I say y'all have seen a lot of running backs run, but have you ever seen a running back jump in the middle of a line and turn a different direction while he's in the air
Man,
and take off for 65 yards?
hey, still living up in Cali right now.
In Cali right
he
now.
reach out
You
every
know
now
what?
and
Hey,
then.
I'm gonna tell them, give everybody flowers. Let me tell you, we had Ricky Madison. That was after me.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this
bad
the
boy.
funniest thing. I played arena football with Ricky Madison.
He left TCU.
Boy was coach.
Yes.
We
Had
had
him at Kimball.
we had Ricky Hunter.
Ricky Hunt. I say the list goes.
List goes on.
Watch this. This list is so powerful.
Let me tell you something. We had a third string running back, Brandon Richardson. That's LaDon Richardson brother. Brandon Richardson.
Is the older done and already checked in?
Hey, that doggone Brandon Richardson in the highest highest numbered game, the Carter Kimball game. He had 130 yards.
And he was a third string.
String running back.
Was
ball
y'all,
was
wait a minute,
covered.
was y'all playing Sunset or was y'all playing
We
Adamson?
were playing Carter.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I know you were. 93, we were playing Carter. You know, hey,
Yeah.
sometimes it happened that way. You know, and
Yeah.
Carter was a great team.
Oh, absolutely.
Carter was a great team. I'm talking about that 94 team whooped the crap out of us.
Oh,
That Eric Moore, Andre Richardson,
no, they-
Andre Patterson.
man,
that-
listen.
Oh, Jesus
the
Christ.
truth. And I'm still waiting on, okay, I'm a Lincoln graduate, so I know I'm a Lincoln alumni. I'm a Kimball honorary alumni. I'm a Saldo Cliff honorary alumni. Now I'm a Roosevelt Mustang honorary alumni. Carter, I'm waiting on you.
Hey, man, you know what? I'm gonna pull them out because I just what I do because this is the funniest thing. I went to the WH Atwell. That's how I'm gonna say it. Yeah,
The
the
WH Atwell,
WH
okay.
Atwell. That's one thing I won't change. That middle school is probably one of the great. It was academy back then. I supposed went to Carter, but I also supposed went to Hutch. Philip Bowmore. A lot of people don't know Philip Bowmore. Philip Bowmore was a linebacker. He talked to my mom. He told my mom, he said, hey, you might want to bring your son to Kimball. It's going to be something special. Coach Jones there.
So
He was
you
working
saying-
with my mom.
So what you saying, you wasn't scheduled to be at Kimball.
No.
So you had to be living up in Highland Hills somewhere.
This crazy thing. So I lived in Highland Hills.
What did I just say, y'all?
Supposed to went to Hutch. I went to school to Atwell.
You weren't supposed to be over there. Probably
You wasn't supposed to be over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Now, this is the crazy thing. The day I decided to go to Kimball, whole family moved to Kimball District.
the day of.
Hey, we sold the house. My dad felt
Well, hold up. So Hello. So is Tanja Givens, Dennis Fisher done checked in, Kiko Bears. Oh, you some kin to Tanja?
No.
Oh, she said hello, Kings. She talking
Oh,
now.
hey. God
Okay.
bless you. God
Thank
bless
you, Tanja. Yes. What? So Kevin, you was,
Hey, man.
boy, listen.
What they had was the Eminem transfer.
Okay.
So this was back in the
Okay.
day. It was the Eminem transfer, and our year, and I keep going back to Big Baby because Big Baby was supposed to have been in Seagoville, but he was Eminem transferred. Big Baby.
He was Eminem transfer.
Yeah, Big Baby went to Atwell. See, Lakeith went to Atwell. A lot of people
Eric-
don't know
Kinfolk
this. That
Eric
boy was
Nobles
pretty
done checked
doggone
in.
smart.
Wow.
See that? Yeah, they just play crazy. That boy was smart. So we had a lot of people
Thank you,
that
Tanja.
made that melting pot. And
So y'all some of the folks that got this stuff messed up now.
Yeah, we
as far
probably
as,
some of the
you know,
people that-
yeah. You know, if you on this side of the line, you can't go here and.
Hey,
But go ahead.
hey, we probably some of the people because if you look back at it, that 93 team had the least amount of touchdowns scored the whole year on that defense.
And, wow.
Documented. You can look it up. As a matter of fact, you got a highlight on YouTube. You pull up Kimball 93, 92, 93. It shows you everything we did. We had the best punt returner ever. Could Byron Norton be the best punt returner ever?
You know what? Now, when you say that, and Byron Norton, bad boy.
Hey, and you know what? The only reason why I can
made
say
the
that,
best ever at Kimball.
yeah, but see, the only reason why I can say that is because when he touched the ball, it wasn't nothing under 30 yards.
I get that.
Okay. And it's hard. It's hard for me to see anybody. touch the
Ladies and
ball.
gentlemen, the last 2 weeks we talked about track and field and errors. I guess it bringing it to football now in errors now because Byron was a bad boy. But I can got some names for you. But I'm gonna let Kimball have it because it's homecoming.
Wait, because this is the funniest thing though, and the only reason why I say Byron was like this is because, and I'm finna be truthful with it, Byron was slow. See,
He wasn't that speedster.
everybody that you can name,
Yeah, gonna be speedsters.
4.3,
They gonna be
4.2s.
speedsters.
Yeah, man, if Byron ran a 4.6, I'd be surprised.
He was gifted. Even
He
in
was
baseball,
just gifted. He was a true athlete. Now that's something that all the way across the board, his vision for the game.
He's like an Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith was no speedster,
Yeah,
but he was gifted.
and
With my boy Nate and them
something
Rockets.
something that he did that was different. You know.
Oh, Tony, I'm gonna get there.
what
Kevin Williams. Oh yeah, that's why.
Hey, yeah.
No,
Oh, man, say, man,
Tony,
let me
that's
tell
why.
you
Correct, Tony. That's why I told him it's errors.
Yeah,
because
Roosevelt came.
we can go down the line
But-
and get, but
but
Barry, I'm gonna give it to him.
Kevin Williams was fast all I know.
Yeah, and
You see,
oh, he cleared that up. He's saying, okay. Let me clear it up for my folks that were thinking like I was thinking at first.
Yeah,
he was saying no, them other folks are speedsters. I get it.
yeah,
He was saying Byron did it, wasn't even a speedster. He was crafted though.
because see, people
Yes.
don't even remember Byron played defensive end at first.
What?
He was number 47.
Say, wait a minute. When you say, you didn't want to talk about yourself, we're talking about errors. I want to say myself. Then I thought about my son, Rodney Flanagan, Flash Flanagan. Then I thought about Bobby Johnson. That's just
Byron-
Lincoln.
yeah.
But Kevin, yes.
But Byron being 5'8", 5'9", playing defensive end, go to safety.
Wait a minute, though. You saying he was playing D end at that time?
47, number 47.
No way.
Documented, look it up.
Not at cornerback, not at safety, free safety.
Then went to safety.
Oh, then he went.
Then went to safety. And killed the game. Now we still ain't even reached into now this is Kimball homecoming.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so pull your pants back up. Everybody put your clothes back on. We giving this homage to it's Kimball's homecoming week.
Yeah, and
So we talking about at Kimball High School. So we're not speaking on other folks.
oh no.
We're just saying, hey, we in a nice house today.
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
y'all.
I
So
promise you.
you see me calm down?
Hey
Y'all
man,
calm
say
down.
man, I'm turning like LaDon Richardson. Say, hey man, say man. it has nothing.
Boy, you sound just like LaDon then. But that's my boy. That's my boy,
I
LaDon Richardson.
I love every school, but I love my school a little bit better.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kimball Knights night. It's homecoming week for the Knights. So, and all the other stars, I'm going to tell you what I really need, too, from everybody. I did the track on the fellas 2 weeks back to back. It's hard getting these girls together, the women, because I know they women now.
That's true.
And they taking care of their kids. I need help. I want to do just what we did for the guys with the young ladies. And I can put my hands on a few of the ladies, but I need somebody from each school to at least get in touch with me, how to get in touch with whoever it was from your school. And if I had to put the names out there, who we're looking for, I'd do that too. But I want to have a show with the female tracksters like we did for the guys.
Let me see. I remember some names.
Well, we got some names, but see, every time I talk to some female, well, I got my kids.
Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something. I got 8.
See,
I made it up here, right? It's a want to, not
okay.
It's a want to.
It's a want to.
It's a want to.
We need to compile. Okay? Listen, Donnie Davis was the truth in Maceo. Yes. Again, what we're saying.
Hey, instead of writing the call in, so I can tell you the reason why I'm saying. Yeah,
call in at 469-708-8609. Is it strolling? No, it's not strolling yet. 469-708-8609. It's strolling at the bottom now.
It's a reason why I'm saying
it's
it
not
like this.
Disrespecting nobody. It's just Kimball night.
It's
Kimball Night's night. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I can have every school night on the show. Yes, I do. Just let me know you want your night, and we'll make it happen.
But
call it done.
You know what I did? I came in.
So
if you got any problems with Kimball Night being the greatest, I tell you what, you got any problem with Kimball Night being the greatest? Come in and talk about your school.
Wait a minute. That's what I'm talking about.
Come in and talk about your school.
Say,
that's what we need.
Kevin LaDon say, hey, man, man. That's LaDon.
I'll tell you, if you have it, and I really would love for y'all to come in here to Coach Fly and talk about your school.
Come on.
If you gonna, this is what we need to do.
Hey, Sock did it.
Exactly.
Sock did it strong.
Throw these flowers out there. Now, I ain't see nobody on Sock like this, but I tell you what.
You know what? Well, I had a few call in, not calling the show on my phone. Oh, you didn't mention come on in and do it.
Hold on, let's make everybody mad. DeLon Washington, the greatest running back to come out of Dallas. Now let's make everybody mad. LaDon,
he came out the gate.
Yeah, DeLon Washington, greatest running back, come out. Tamel Hurd.
Oh, Tamel, may he rest in peace, Tamel Hurd. Bad boy. Bow. Tyson Wilson.
Let me tell you something about Tyson. I've never seen a 235-pound safety running back then go win state.
Say, man, I was there right there. Saw him every time.
So, and wait a minute. Didn't even start. See, y'all, that DeLon Washington, greatest running back of all time. Didn't even start.
Freaky D.
Let me tell you a story about Freak. I ain't even tell. Nah, I can't tell you stories about Freak.
Courtney Gibson checked in. Yeah, tell
Freaky D still has the greatest picture on Dallas Time Herald. I know Dallas Time Herald is gone. It looked like it was Superman catching that ball. That ball was straight parallel to the ground.
Well, do you remember Dallas Time Herald, and the
Dallas
Morning News and the Post Tribune?
All right, are you ready again for some
man,
documentation?
Come on, it's Kimball Night.
Let me go back. Okay, well let's go back to me then.
Come on,
documentation.
I'm glad they chiming in.
You ready? Dallas Time Herald.
Dallas Time Herald.
Tell me an O lineman that's been on the front of sports part of Dallas Time Herald more than me. I'll wait. High school. I ain't talking about Nate Newton. High school.
Woo.
I'll wait. Thank you. It ain't gonna be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Kevin, All-American Kevin Carter.
Hey, man.
And the topic we touched on before, it was crashed and we came back. He got All-American honors in high school, but he never got All-State.
Didn't get All-State. So
how is that?
So, talk to the coaches. Talked to Coach Jones. I actually went to Coach Jones crying. I like, man, hey, I want to be in Sprague State. I want my
say go cool.
Hey, U of H alumni, baby. Keep cool. Hey,
keep cool. Bell number 3.
Bell number 3. You know why he got number 3? DeLon Washington. I see a lot of people didn't know that.
You know, and I had them both in summer track. Yeah, Texas Heat.
So
Mookie Smith.
When
Coach
talk
Buck, the Fulson. Yes.
when talk to Coach Jones, I said, Coach Jones, man, I'm in there crying. I'm like, why I can't ever get all state?
But you
Now
now,
this-
know all Americans better than all
wait,
state.
wait. This is the funniest thing because I can go back into time. I didn't even know what a HBCU was.
Whoa.
We ain't gonna even go into that. We didn't talk about that.
Whoa.
We just talked about football education at my house. We didn't talk about HBCU. And my dad went to one of the biggest, Bishop College.
Man.
One of the greatest. I go back to Bishop College, yes. But
I remember
one
Coach
of the
Jones left
problems
Lincoln
I-
and went to Bishop as the head coach. Him and Coach Bobby Moden. Yes.
guess who coached Coach Jones?
Ooh.
Don Carter, my dad.
What?
Guess who went to school with Bubba Johnson, one of the greatest offense coordinating minds. Coach Butler, Charles Butler, one of the greatest.
Another Lincoln
D-line
alumni.
Yeah,
Yes.
my dad went to school though. Yeah.
Wow.
He was at Lincoln, Don Carter. But let's go back to square one again. I really don't.
I want to pronounce this name so bad I don't want to mess it up. Minya Dundadi. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we have an Amber Alert. Look at your phones. It's not the studio. Do I need to read the Amber Alert or y'all got it on your phones?
But when talk Coach Jones said you are not liked amongst the teams that you've played.
Speaking of you.
Speaking of me. So I'm like, how does that affect me? I don't care about you. I didn't know politics. See, that's one thing that I learned, and it was the worst thing that I learned was politics. The worst thing ever happened to me was politics. Because me not knowing that I'm supposed to be nice to your coach.
Oh, you
Or-
said coaches didn't like you.
Coaches didn't like me.
I think you want the players. Oh.
No, I ain't worried about players.
That's what
Coaches from other teams didn't like me
Wow.
because of what I did to their players.
You was destructive.
That's what I'm supposed to be. That's what I was coached to be.
Yes, sir.
Melvin Lloyd coached me to be that way.
I get it.
That's what I was coached to be. I had to go against some of the biggest, strongest D linemen I've ever seen, even to this day. Big John,
Big John.
6'7", 340, all muscle, in high school.
Telling you, Chris, we got it. Amber Alert. Yes. Say, man.
David White, U of H alumni. David White, 6'5", 310. This is what I went against in practice.
Do me a favor. And the defensive line had to be just as cold.
LeJohn Martin, LeJohn Griffin, nose guard. Dude was only 6 foot,
Hey, y'all, roll call for those Kimber Knights. Go ahead.
210,
That's it.
wet, but could play
What a
nose
beast.
guard. Killed it. Then we had Stacey Green right after him. Stacey Green killed it. We had Pastor Gerald, Pastor Gerald got his own church now. He's been pastor since high school.
Since high school.
DN killed it. Linebacker. We had one of the greatest middle linebackers, Alan Wilburn, Buster.
Buster. Well, I asked you after you called. After
Football
roll call.
knowledge. All the way from 49 to Little League, Oak Cliff 49, Oak Cliff Bears.
Man, call them.
Hey, man,
Call
I'm
them
going to
names.
do it.
Them
You
Jets.
got to. The
Them Jets and those.
the
Redbird
Dragons.
Raiders.
Hey, Redbird Raiders. Let me tell you something.
Charles Thibodeau.
Redbird Raiders, never played against them, but I saw what they made. They made dynasties.
So you never played against them.
Never played against them.
From Compton Cummins.
Hey, the doggone. Let me tell you something about Cummins. Salvation Army Cummins.
Salvation Army Cummins. Black
I
Knights.
remember. Let's see how far y'all want to go back. James Warren was the
Okay,
head coach
Dallas Tornadoes.
back
Keep
in the
going.
day. James Warren Jr. was nose guard for him. Went to Hutch. Cummins was cold. But I played Turnkey Boys Club. You know why? Turnkey Highland Hills Boys Club. Because I went to the 49ers, and they wouldn't let me play running back. Yes, I want to play running
You'll be
back.
running back.
Hey, man, one thing I didn't do. Hey, man, let me tell you. One thing I did not do was bring my daddy to come talk for me. If I wanted to play something, I went up there and said, hey, This is why I want to play. I can't play it. Not knowing all the greatest running backs that ever came through the Oak Cliff 49ers.
Jacqueline Hines watching.
Came through the 49ers. Played against me at all the different schools. Maceo Smith, Kimball, Hutch, Carter, all these people.
And that's
great.
the way it was playing Little League, Pop Warner back
Yeah.
then. You're going to either end up playing with one another or seeing each other on that high school level.
Yes.
And that was the fun part.
Yeah, that was the fun part.
Yeah.
Because you kept rivalries going from Little League
Correct.
all the way up.
Correct. And before we dive back in, once again, I want to give my condolences to the Demon Ray Taylor family, Lewis family, the South Oak Cliff family on the lost homegoing, shouldn't say lost homegoing of Demon Ray Taylor. We lost a good one. Listen, man, again, boy, listen, start loving on one another. Do your best to get rid of the evil thoughts, the wicked thoughts, the thoughts that you just don't need, the thoughts that don't allow you to sleep well, the thoughts that keep you angry, the thoughts that stop you from wanting to tell somebody you love them and know you need to tell them you love them. Whether they've been loving on you, love on them. Because we're leaving here, y'all, and I said earlier that God is not pleased with how we're doing, being with one another, and we have to stop going. First of all, you can't even create what God can create.
True. Facts.
And He's perfect in and everything. And we got the nerves, and I'm using we real loosely, and I'm not judging anyone. I'm glad I'm not in a position to judge. To want to rearrange and change stuff that He had put together, and you think you can come up with the right solution, you got to stop it, because you're going to have to answer for it. Now, if you want to work on you and change you, then let that be. Don't change nobody else. Don't worry. Listen, we all going to have to be accountable for self. And I said earlier, my bad is not going to fix it. My good ain't even going to fix it. You just got to be right. And let's do it while we have a chance to be right, man, because even speaking of this stress and CTE, and it's so much stuff going on, y'all. There's a lot of people been fighting with, but it's getting national attention now. So I'm just saying, just start working on self, man. I said earlier, find your peace and protect it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Eric. I had to say it. Lord Walker done checked in.
Oh, man.
DeShonda Smith. I don't want to mess nobody else's name up. Don Hamilton.
The fact that they checking in, that's the beauty. That's the greatest.
Part.
I'm talking about that. That's the greatest thing I ever seen. Let's keep going about Keith Poole.
Boy, Keith.
Now,
Poole.
wait. I go back to Henry Kofor. Henry Kofor was my first quarterback that I played him under.
You ain't gonna say nothing about King, he isn't done, huh? Ooh, go ahead.
Now, Don King. Let me tell you what Kimball needs to do.
469-708-8609. Y'all see the number strolling. If you're Kimball Knight, y'all call in.
What Kimball needs to do right now is
hold up before you go, Don. Dennis Fisher said another Lincoln Tiger said Ray and he played it together at Texas Lutheran. Also Mike Irvin. That is absolute. But Dennis Fisher, yes sir. Go ahead, yeah. Boy, Kenny Chisholm. Boy, done checked in. Look at one of Adamson's coldest.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, see, a lot of times it wasn't the school. You just happened to be where you are.
Yeah, to be where
he was a bad boy.
You know, sometimes I would love to be here. Won't they come up here? We all meet up one day and just talk about this. But
yeah, we're going to put together. I don't have the words for you yet, but I'm just going to throw it out there. The coldest in the Metroplex.
Because I done heard
and it's
Ray Cook.
It's still about errors. It's about errors, but see.
It was a guy.
Anthony Laws over there with Kenny Chisholm. Man, but see, Kenny, it's y'all get your roll call. You get your own roll call list together, and we're going to compile it on the show.
Yeah, because I can't. I tell you what. I can't stop because
I got
plenty more to do.
So a name got to be stuck with a year.
I ain't even went to Milton Frazier.
It's Kimball's night, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. It's homecoming week for Kimball. So they're able to say whatever he want to say about Kimball Nice.
Well,
Now,
put it like that. I tell you what, if you didn't beat us in '93, please don't
Thank
don't
you,
say
Kenny.
anybody the greatest on your team. We'll just put it like that.
Say, listen.
Yeah.
I want you to keep the comments coming, but it's Kimball's night. It's homecoming week for the Knights. And okay, also there's a difference now. There's the K, and there's the Kimball Knights. You want to talk about it?
Hey, you know what? I don't even think people need to understand.
Boy, Kenny, yeah, Richard Moore, that Kent, absolutely correct. But Terrence Johnson, the K checking in now.
That's what I'm talking about.
They checking in.
See, that's why
some
I
of
need
them
to
not
have
speaking.
them.
They just checking in.
Yeah, that's why I need to have.
Listen, 469-708-8609. You nice. Check in. It's y'all's night.
I bet your school won't do what our school doing, checking in like this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Glory Walking Davis is watching.
That's how we gonna do it.
That's how you gonna do it.
That's how we gonna do it. Kimball Knight's gonna check in when the Kimball Knight is here. When the Knight is here, when the K is here, we here.
Man,
I'm saying nighttime. That's all I gotta say. Nighttime. That's all I gotta say.
And I'm telling you, when they say the K is one, then it's Kimball Knight. But they said the K. I know. The K.
The K is like the Miami U. Yeah. If
Boy,
you from the K, you the K. I'm telling you.
Boy, you just said something. That you just protect the shield.
Protect the shit. It goes even further than that. It's almost like a fraternity.
We got a caller.
Oh.
We got a caller. Caller, you on? Caller, you here? You on?
Yo, what up, Coach Fly?
What's going on? Who do we have?
This is your man, Terrence J.
Terrence, boy, got a night on the phone.
Hey, one of the great.
Hey, what up, Kev?
What's up, man? Hey, one of the great podcast greats too.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Hey, radio
yes,
therapy.
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yes, sir.
Darren Coleman and checked in.
Hey, man, real quick, I just got to let you know, man. If you didn't have nice spelled down on the side of your helmet, you ain't come from the K.
Hey, the white helmet. The white helmet.
Whoa.
So they don't understand that.
Yeah.
And the night had to be slanted. Don't do nothing. See.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Night had to be slanted.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
we're talking about the K. This is homecoming week for Kimball Knights. Kimball and Samuel game will be Thursday at formerly Sprague Stadium, now James Jones Stadium. May he rest in peace. Terrence, boy, another bad boy.
Listen, you can't even find that font.
What?
That's how bad the Knights is.
Listen, let me tell you something. I mean, it's all Kimball. If you got if you went to the K, you had the Knights and the slant on the white helmet with the red face.
White helmet. Hey, and the bad part about it, we're not even finna get into the initiation. Hey, I ain't finna get into that part. Let me tell you something.
No.
We ain't finna get into that part. You just look at them flag poles. K was for real. Yeah, you go there and look at them flag poles, you'll see what I'm talking about. The K is for real. Now, Kimball, they done changed a little bit, but
okay.
they still Kimball. But yeah, it was
the K.
We had some.
Hey, listen. If you didn't spell out Kimball 3 times in your exercise, you didn't go to the K.
Hey,
say and the slogan that Coach James
always give.
And I just heard it again Friday. It has not changed.
The best that I have.
If you get tired,
sit down.
What?
Rest a while.
Get up.
Fight
some
more.
what?
Fight
Say,
some more.
it's still going on.
Let me tell you, you don't know how that changed the lives of a lot of people. I went to college, and when I got to college, I went from being the greatest to a number.
Wow.
Because of the simple fact that I didn't work out. I'm sorry, I blame myself. I never lift weights. I ain't lift weights at the K. I was just blessed. But when you get to them, I ain't finna get them boys doing them different things, and they getting bigger and stronger.
So what you're saying, it works. Everybody in the yard is Mr. Somebody from wherever they from.
Yeah, from wherever they from.
Yes.
And 2-3 years removed from that. So,
Can they say nice, all good?
Yeah. I'm telling you, you 16, 17. I was 16. You get there 22, 23-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah, because they done sat out a year, then got hurt a year, and then you come to take their position.
I tell the kids all the time when you go to New York, again, it has nothing to do with 6A, 5. That's school enrollment side.
Yes, it don't matter.
Mm-mm.
You don't know, and it changes your demeanor. It changes the way you act.
Hey, T, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
K Bell say, like, wait a minute. He said, if the juice ain't sweet Lucy, you don't want it. Well,
Hey, man, let me tell
yeah,
you
he said
something.
some of the best track meets you ever saw was at Sprague State. Yes, sir. If you wanted to go to state, you come to Sprague.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If you didn't walk out of the Sprague with a goal,
Listen,
yeah, you might as well go and go back home.
you saw the best state track meet on Saturdays at Sprague. He say state. I said the best state because it was better than the state track meet.
And it was packed like a state track.
And it was track looked like a football game.
Looked like a football
crowd-wise.
game.
Yep. Boy, but
I ended up marrying a track girl. That's how bad.
Wow.
That's how deep it went.
well, I heard you also when you was at U of H sending you over at Burrell's house.
Hey, man,
I see Leroy and Carl, my boys.
track was track. I'm telling you, one thing. Now, I've
Man.
always been a speedster. Now, I ain't never been no track star. I've always been a big boy, but I was fast.
So when y'all ran the big boy relay, what you on that?
Oh, sir.
Sir. I know. Hey, Will
Thank
Carter, I
you.
know Will listen over
Thank you.
Carter.
Anchor.
Oh, boy, listen. What's Carter in there?
Carter and DeSoto.
Will Carter.
And then he
Y'all
bought-
ain't lost to nobody. Had you Will in the big man
Let me
relay?
tell you how bad it was, though. These
Kevin.
boy here put linebackers. They saw us
Oh,
coming,
they
they
changed
put
it.
linebackers.
Say Will.
I ain't never seen no big boy relay with linebackers until then.
Well, but now let's do this. Kenny, you definitely right, but it was still held this Sprague, the Raymond Holly relays. That's the one.
Yeah.
But we just talking about the stadium, Kenny. You had to come to Sprague's. The Raymond, you had to come to Sprague's.
Hey, then
Listen, the whole city had to come to Sprague.
whole city.
The whole city. LaDon say, who think they still got it?
Hey, let me.
LaDon, LaDon, hey, Kev, LaDon talking about who think they still got it. What you starting,
He
LaDon?
trying to start something. See,
Oh, boy.
he trying to start something. But I tell you what, I still got something.
Say, but I'm just saying, I know.
Let me tell you something, man. Listen, for the average man, ain't no man over 38 years old need to run full speed doing that.
Hey man, say man, let me tell you something. I tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I promise you, I won't run full speed no more.
No, you going to tear up something, and Ben Gay not going to fix it.
And Ben Gay is not going to BioFree, the greatest
It's
thing
not gonna
God
fix
ever
it.
made.
Not going to fix it.
Not going
All
to fix it.
All you got to do is go catch the last Kevin Hart video and watch him running full speed.
Terry, and that's no commercials in there. That's for real.
Yeah, I tell you.
Hey, and he got personal trainers that he work out with every day.
Say, man,
I-
you got Terrence J on the line, man. Listen, this another night from the cake.
Let me tell you something. And Terrence, I'm finna give you flowers. For you to have one of the greatest podcasts and to call another podcast, that's love.
That's love,
A lot of people
real.
don't do that, because a lot of people just want to watch you. And
Say, man, when
Terrence, that's love. Thank you, man.
when you got a respect factor that was built before all this happened,
That's what
that's
matters.
real talk, man, and that's just what that is.
That's what matters. I'm telling you. That's
Yeah.
one thing.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Kevin, I saw you on there, man, and everything with your Carter brand, and Coach Fly doing his podcast, man. Started out at the Radio Therapy Network. See him doing great things. Hey, man, I told Coach Fly come through the door. Didn't matter what happened, we were locked in. So
Did you hear what he just said?
love to
Yeah, I
see his
heard.
growth.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I love to see his growth. I see him, continue to do his thing, consistency, pushing it out there, man. So, it ain't never no love lost. So when I see somebody on there doing something, man, I'm always gonna chime in.
I mean, that's real talk.
So let's make some more people mad.
Uh-oh.
Top 2 podcasts
You talking to people right now?
Terrence. And Russell
Hey, man,
Flanagan.
Watch. Hey,
Top
Terrence,
2. It ain't no more.
we're going to
It
sit
ain't no
down. We're gonna. He don't know something going to come down the pipeline. And hey, to be announced. How about that?
On your mark.
hey,
Let me tell you, hey, on your mark, get set.
and let me tell you something. And since we talking about top podcasts, I'm gonna talk about 4 of them right here out of the K. So
Whoa.
we got On Your Mark,
Whoa.
last podcast. You got Hey, Let's Talk About It with LaDon, Walker Miracle, and You got What Your Heart Be Like with Kiva Rush.
Look at her.
Say, boy, Terrence, you just said something, boy.
That's out of the K.
Terrence.
Hold up. That's out of the K. That's
Wait a minute.
That's
It's the
out of the
top
K.
4.
top 4. That's out of the K.
Hey, but watch this though. All 4 of them. And now I ain't never been one to be bashful. All 4 of them. Coach Fly, where you start at?
With you?
What Your Heart Be Like?
With you?
Network.
With you?
LaDonna tell you he picked up podcasting and how to do it from me. So
No, you started this.
What I'm saying is that I ain't saying that to say I'm nothing. What I'm saying is, you see what happened when you work together?
But I think what you're saying is that Kimball are innovators.
But
That's what you're saying.
I'm
You are an innovator.
I'm about to piggyback with all that and I coached all of them.
There you go.
How about that?
Hey, so we must got some structure from somewhere.
Say, man, no, to still be around. I'm gonna use it on their platform now.
That's what you wanted. You
What
know
I'm
what?
saying?
I tell
That's
everybody,
what I want.
and it's a father figure thing. One thing a father figure want to do is the person that he raised, he want them to be at least 10% better than what they were.
Man.
That's why I'm shouting them out.
And
people wonder how can somebody love on each other by loving on each other.
exactly. There is no hate. That's why it's the K.
Wow.
You don't hear hate at the K.
So it's
that's not
so
what
that
we
K
do.
could be kind.
That K would be kind. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it can be whatever you want it to be, but one thing it's gonna be, huh?
Hey, Kelvin, tell you something, man. And people tripped out when I tell them this. I say, yo, the only people that fought at the K was girls, and that was only the freshmen and sophomore. All the dudes, we were like, we didn't fight each other.
Yeah.
Now, we might have fought everybody else.
Oh yeah. Carter came up there one time. We're not gonna talk about that. Hey, let me tell you something.
They burned down the.
You
park.
talk about it in the auditorium?
Say, hey, you remember they came and burned down the parking attendant?
Yeah.
I remember that
I
too.
remember they came in a talent show, and it didn't turn out good for them.
No, it didn't.
Hey man, one thing we do as Kimball Knights, we stick together. Even if we have issues and problems, we stick together, and we find a way to resolve them. But one thing I can't fix, one thing I can't get fixed is that everybody should know Kimball is the greatest high school ever.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people beg to differ.
I know it's Kimball's night. I'm gonna let y'all have that.
I
Like,
know
I'm
people
roll
beg to differ.
because I have taught over there. Coached over there. So, because I didn't want to say I'm not gonna.
You part, Coach. You part. We understand you got the Lincoln tie.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much. Okay, I'm good now. Okay. I'm good.
No.
I got a twofer in this.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
And we understand. Listen, we understand the generation.
That.
So
Thank you so much,
they
sir.
migrated Madison, Lincoln, Roosevelt side.
Cause guess what, Terrence? Your daddy was a Mustang.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
sir.
dad was a Tiger. So,
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let's
at
not.
the tie.
I
Look at the ties.
almost stopped Flowers. I'm not finna stop Flowers. Jason Jones,
Come on now.
probably one of the best
Come on now.
defensive tackles to come out of Kimball.
Come on.
Jason Jones. Now,
As
this
in Coach
is
Jones'
a lot.
son.
Yeah, this is what a lot of people don't know.
Texas Tech, Jason Jones.
Texas Tech, Jason Jones. Arkansas Pine Bluff, Jason Jones.
Boy, one of the greatest sprinters that checked in, Henry Neal.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. One of Greenwood, Texas, finding. Hey, Henry, now I hit you up last week, man, but it's okay. I had Brandon Counts with me 2 weeks in a row. Got to get you back, man. But he's been here already, but it's time to come back. But Henry Neal done checked in.
Saying, it don't stop. You got. Oh man.
And LaDon, I got to give LaDon his props on this show. Let's talk about it. Each and every Monday night at 8:00 p.m.
Hey, that dude right there is truly a walking miracle. Whenever you hear, if you ever want to hear a testimony, let LaDon tell you go out there and run through a brick wall. That dude has a testimony for you.
He does.
He is a walking miracle.
Yes.
He is a walking miracle.
Say, man, now from the back door, Terrence. See, I was doing some things at the K that was unheard of at that time when they was youngsters. And I don't know. All I know is I was just throwing seeds.
Hold on, wait a
out
minute.
there.
Wasn't nobody taking nobody up to Los Clean to the Cowboys workout. I'm going to tell you that right now. There was no other coach nowhere taking us up to the Cowboys
Say, man,
to work out.
every 6 weeks we going on a limo ride and lunch somewhere.
Unheard of.
Unheard of.
Unheard of.
Start a mirror room in the hallway with everybody picture, whoever was in the building. Not just athletes, just whomever. I had one lady come in and say, my baby not up here. How would you know your baby's not up here? You ain't even spent, it's going to take you about a couple of days to look at all the pictures.
Unheard of.
Yeah. Boy, Mr. Young, you say, and Mr. Wilson, baby, boy, you getting so many accolades at the principal meetings. Boy, Coach Buck done checked in. See? Boy,
Hey.
them nicest checking in.
Hey. Coach Buck, let me tell you something. And I wasn't even there for Coach. This how much of an influence Coach Buck has. I wasn't even there for Buck. But for me, every day to hear about Buck,
Boy. He's still doing it today.
Still doing today.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna mention it right now, but Coach Buck reached out to me and told me he was gonna do something for me, man. And whenever he get a chance, I know he gonna do it. And I'll put the story out then. But let me tell you something. That what he told me, man, was a real thing, man. And he don't even know how much it affected me for him to tell me he was going. I just say he was gonna make me whole.
Wow.
So, I appreciate you, Coach Buck.
Hey, Coach Buck
Yes.
is, and I will say this not even lightly, Coach Buck is Kimball.
Yeah, Coach, he was Kimball. We
He
were
is
talking.
Kimball.
He and I was talking today.
That's one thing I will say.
We talked a couple of times today. Coach Pastor Orlando Williams checked in, but Kenny Chisholm say Henry Neal, part of the greatest sprinters, one of the greatest sprinters. Yes, sir. In high school history, he is. Note in Henry. Hey, you see, Chiz, Henry say thanks very much for they appreciate it. We just talking facts.
Yeah.
Coach Buck, you need to call in now. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kimball's homecoming week, right? It's Kimball's night tonight. And again, I'm glad Kevin said like he said it. I have no problem with y'all commenting on whoever is your heart.
No,
But he's just saying
I
it's
have
Kimball
no
night.
problem. You can talk about any player that ever went to your school. I wish you would come up here and talk about it. But you could talk about any player that went to your school. But one thing I can say, they wasn't Kimball Knight.
Coach Buck say appreciate it. Y'all see the comments. Hey,
saying.
but again, how can you get all American honors?
Blue
and
chip
not
All American.
blue
Facts
chip,
documented.
But you wasn't all state. Somebody dropped the ball.
Coach Buck, can you call in and
Joe
tell me
Stockton
why we
checked
don't
in.
have a Hall of Fame? Coach Buck.
say-
Listen, I want Coach Buck to. I'm gonna get off so Coach Buck call in, man. But two things, man. And I know y'all done talked about just Kevin, your clothing line and everything you doing with the Carter brand. So if y'all watching this, you make sure you go out and check out what he got going on.
Well, we want him to
Thank you, man.
talk
Thank
more
you.
about that. But it's two things we got to talk about. It's about his brand, and we want to start a Kimball alumni
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
And before I hang up, I'm gonna say this before Coach Buck get ready to call up. Yo, man, that man doing something that Kimball never been done before. State championship in wrestling.
Absolutely.
Look,
He wasn't a one
it's
hitter quitter either.
unheard of.
No.
Unheard of, and it's facts. It's documented. I love that word documented because you can look up everything we saying.
Say, man,
Documented.
Yeah, let's Kimball.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I used to tell people, especially when basketball state championship was in Austin, I used to always tell people Austin is Kimball's second home. Well, let me tell you something. Coach Buck and his wrestling team, everybody know him at the state.
Absolutely.
And that was generally a suburban white kid sport.
Absolutely.
So that lets you know that that's coaching, that's structure, that's discipline, and that's getting the kids to buy into what he's talking about. For people to do a sport that a lot of times ain't filling out the stadium, ain't getting all the recognition, but those kids are going in there doing what they need to do to get to the highest level.
Well, hey T.
So
Hey,
that
Terrence J.
stuff.
It ain't Coach Buck always had his wrestling on display every day. All you gotta do is have a fight in the cafeteria, and here he comes sliding across the table. And he done messed up everybody's lunch.
Hey, all the burritos.
Yeah, but here he comes. Yeah. Coach Buck, I need you to call in, man. But give me a few minutes. I gotta do my sponsors. T, I gotta do these sponsors, man. I love you, man. And I'm
Man, yes, sir,
I'm
man.
a-
Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome, man. It's Terrence J. Boy, Radio Therapy. Hey, sponsor time. Ready for my sponsors. Are we good over there? Here we go. Listen to my guy Sammy Washington, owner of Roberts Ready to Wear, 1706 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-0624. Once again, 214-421-0624. Man, go by and see Sammy, man, and say Coach Fly sent you. He's gonna hook you up with that Coach Fly discount. Whatever the sale price is, he's gonna knock something off the sales price when you say Coach Fly. Make sure you ask for Sammy Jr. and see what happens for you. That's Robert's Ready to Wear. Then when you get finished down there, go down there and visit my people at Freedom Fashion and meet Freedom himself and his wife, Miss Helen. That's 2716 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas, 214-421-3011. Again, 214-421-3011. You go say Freedom. Coach Fly sent me down there. I was over at Robert's Ready to Wear. But I still want to show love to you now. So he's going to make sure whatever the sale price is, he's going to knock something off of that price again when you say Coach Fly. Go see him. Then my guy Charles Archer over at Our Insurance Services. 510 Turtle Cove Drive, Suite 200, Rockwall, Texas. Phone number 972-686-6868. Again, 972-686-6868. Now listen. Ain't no need of y'all been riding. Okay, if you need your car insurance, home insurance, boat insurance, pull up your pants insurance, skateboard insurance, Charles will hook it up.
He do all that?
Man, he'll hook it up, man. And I'm telling you, you're going to be pleased. Quit riding. Listen. Go see Charles. Well, you can get you some real license without the paper tag.
Legit.
Yes.
Legit.
Well, because the laws already know when they pull up behind you,
them paper tags no more.
They know if you insured and they know if you gun license when they pull up behind you. Now, if your license, your paper plate say, okay, we in October, your tag's good to next July 25th. Y'all hear what I say 25th? Why you don't expect to get pulled over? Man, go get you some legit outfits.
Yeah, in a
papers.
96 Pinto. Yeah.
You got what I'm saying?
Come on,
y'all
man.
know they gonna
Get
pull
legit,
you over.
please.
And then you're mad talking about they racial profiling. Now they paper tag reading. Go get some real. Go see my guy Charles Archer and say Coach Fly sent you. He gonna hook that up. Then my guy Dr. Brad Salters over Lakeside Dental Solutions, Rowlett, Texas. Phone number 972-412-0014. Again, 972-412-0014. Now, Dr. Salters, Carla, you're going to have to hold on. I'm doing my sponsors. So, can you answer that for me and have them call back? I don't know if you can or can't. But guess what? Please, I have them call back in just a minute. My guy, Dr. Brad Salters, listening. Look at the pearly whites. I thought I was really something. I had the gold in my mouth. But all year, and my breath smells good. Listen, my guy, Dr. Brad Salters, will take care of you, man. You say Coach Fly sent you. If you got your insurance, or if you don't have insurance, go say Coach Fly sent you. He will take care of you. Then there's Dollars on Air where I do my show from. You see, we have a good time. We're on your mark. And when I say we're on your mark, we're not just talking sports. We're sports/business/community/just people. It's a show for everybody. Everybody is somebody. Then we have, who else do we have? John Beckwith Jr. Yes, owner Golden Gate Funeral Home. 4155 South R.L. Thornton Freeway, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-941-7332. Again, 214-941-7332. I know we don't want to talk about that, but it's something that's going to happen in this thing called LIFE. Nobody's going to leave here alive. Nobody. If you're having issues with your loved ones' transitions, and I understand how to go fund me and how that works, call my guy JB. That's John Beckwith Jr. and say Coach Fly sent you, and you need help. He's gonna make sure that you say, well, we don't have. Listen, what I just said. When you start trying to talk about what you don't have, he's gonna say, let me take care of you. Just be open, be transparent with him, and he will send your loved one off. Very, 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 very lovely. And you won't have to worry about the GoFundMe. He's that kind of guy. Say Coach Fly sent you, he would take care of that. Those have been my sponsors. We are back to the show. Caller, whoever you were, call back in now.
So we back in the middle.
Yeah, LeJohn, pull up your pants insurance. Yes, yes. Hey, caller, call back in. You can call back in now.
Since we're speaking on Hall of Fame, I don't even want to throw out the other accolade of 1994 football player of the year. Only old lineman to ever do that.
Wait a minute. Before you
Documented.
Wait a minute. Before you even say
Documented.
Nah, we got a caller. I was gonna go with somebody playing for the Raiders from Carl. But
Oh yeah, my boy. Yeah,
we got a caller. Caller, who do we have?
What's up, there, Fly?
Coach Buck. Again, we got it, boy. Listen, I just told him, Coach Buck. I talked to you a couple of times. Well, I guess it's the third time today. It's Kimball's homecoming week. Coach Buck, it's Kimball's night.
I'm gonna sit back and rest a while.
Get up and what?
I'm gonna get up and fight some more after Buck get up. Get up and fight
yeah,
some
but they
more.
got to grab that rope.
Hey, got it.
Yeah, you got to hold on to the rope. They know about
Yeah, we got Coach Devon Forson on the phone here. Again, another Kimball great.
Yeah. Hey,
Kiko said, go, Coach, tell us what's on your mind, Coach. Plus, Kimball.
Oh, man.
Coach, we want to start a Kimball. And listen, I said starting at Kimball, but we also, since I'm a Knight, I'm a Tiger Knight, Burr, Mustang. So those schools for sure, I want to start this same Hall of Fame in that school. In each individual school, they should have a Hall of Fame. But we're gonna start with the K. Kiko said for sure Kimball should definitely have a Hall of Fame.
Oh, man.
Say we want to do that, so I know.
Bam is headed in that direction right now, you know.
Well, guess what? You notice, hey, Coach Buck, you notice I'm not asking. I'm saying we're going to start a Kimball's Hall of Fame.
you know what, Coach? One thing I can say, and knowing Bam from back in the day, knowing Bam is such a great person.
Yes, he is.
He's a great person. I came up there before with the other head coach. That's what I'm gonna say. The other head coach. To come and help, give my inspiration or whatever. It wasn't
received.
It wasn't received. I have yet to talk to Bam, and it's not because of any issues or anything. But Bam, you got some of the greatest people up there with you, man. I can't.
It's the staff.
It's the staff. I'm talking about. You got some great people with you.
Coach Buck.
Yeah.
What do y'all have me every game?
On the sideline.
Like I said, I'm telling you, it's nothing that you. He is building something that's going to be special there.
Yes.
And a lot of people, I hear a lot of people go back and they say, I see it on Facebook all the time. I just don't comment about it. Well,
Michael Willis checked in.
Y'all don't ever come. Michael, another great old lineman. Let me tell you.
Michael Willis.
Mike Willis.
You got to speak on him.
Mike Willis. Now this is after me. This is after I left.
You got to speak on him.
Great old lineman. Great old lineman. And then great barbecue.
What?
Great barbecue.
Hey, Coach Buck. What? I don't have to believe that till I taste it.
What? Mike Willis, great. He don't want. I think they do a brisket off here. I know I don't went off subject, but I'm talking about this. This is part of my six. This is only 6 people I didn't talk to all my life.
Hey, Mike.
He done won
Mike
championship.
Willis, we need you on the show.
Mike Willis, barbecue specialist. Oh, what barbecue specialist? Is that what I'm gonna call him?
Coach Buck again. I hear him talking. I can't. You know, words without action.
Hey, but yeah. I'm telling you, that's what I had to give it to him.
You're supposed to have a taste off right there.
From
Say,
the K.
Coach, did you? No, he said right here.
Right here.
Now,
I bet you'll do it. I bet you Mike Willis will do it. Look, I'm putting him. Mike Willis.
He's listening.
I done told you. I done told them. Food is spectacular. Food is great. Come show him what you do. That's all I gotta say. He'll do it. He'll do it. Done deal.
Say, y'all, this is Kimball Knight's night. Homecoming this week. Kimball versus Samuel at formerly Sprague Stadium, now James Jones Stadium. Come on out Thursday night and enjoy the festivities. Pepperson going to be off the chain Wednesday, Coach Buck? Coach Buck, tell us what's going on over at the K right now.
Oh, man, you ought to go through there and look at the homecoming. Coach Jeffrey did a great job. Got the dungeon and the parents They still up there working. When you go in there, it's gonna look like you coming in the dungeon.
Come on, right now.
I mean, right now, when you go in there, it's gonna look like you going in the castle. You know, you're gonna see the knights and everything around there. I mean, look like bricks, and I mean, they did a real great job decorating the kids' lockers. You know, doing the thing that back when you was there, and
Man, thank you,
trying to
Coach.
bring the spirit back, just bringing the Kimball spirit back. That's what the kids are missing.
That's beautiful.
Say,
You
man.
know?
I remember
So we just
Buck, Mr. Young used to say, and Mr. Wilson, may he rest in peace, he say, Coach Fly, every time we look up, you going on the field trip, you ain't supposed to have that, man. I say, well, y'all signing off on it. And we out of there. Yeah.
You sure right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Say, man,
Hey,
Coach Buck should.
Hey, but Fly,
Yes, sir.
you kept them GPA up though. The GPA still stayed up. Everybody going had a great GPA.
You sure right. And the thing about it, they had to write me some kind of resume for something about whatever I would come up with,
Mm-hmm.
and they would do it, man. And I know
Oh, yeah.
the 6 weeks I took 15 people. I had the limo bus.
Yep.
I took
remember
15
that.
people that didn't pass. All the teachers were mad, and I'm like, this ain't on y'all dime. And in the next 6 weeks, 14 of them passed. One just didn't because he had missed too many days.
Mm-hmm.
But you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
14 passed. It wasn't that they couldn't do the work. It just whatever was going on, they wasn't doing. This is what happened. Say y'all.
Well, that's the thing that I tell our athletes now, Fly.
What's that?
When that happens, I tell all the guys, and I tell all the teachers, just come watch them, come watch a game or something like that.
Real talk.
Watch how you'll be able to teach that baby in class. When you come up to their game, they're gonna be so proud of you at their game that you're gonna be able to get anything out of them.
Out of it, man.
You know,
Listen,
me-
boy, you
me
just
and your
said
old
something.
partner, you remember our partner, may he rest in peace, Mookie. His favorite
William Mookie
statement
Smith. Yes, sir.
His favorite statement was, "Kids are like water; they seek the passes of weakest resistance."
Well, that's real
I
talk,
said,
man.
"Boy," I said, "Man, I see what you're talking about." Because a lot of times you see grown-ups having holes in their cups. Them
Keep
kids
going,
gonna
Texas
come out
Heat.
of them holes.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot
You
of people don't understand that. Well, a lot of teachers. I'm gonna say a lot of teachers don't understand because I've been through it. I know y'all have been through it. The fact of you walk into a class and the first thing a teacher say, "I don't like athletes." You know,
We had some
when
like
you
that.
when you do
Yes.
that to, they don't understand when you do that to a child.
You just scarred them.
They don't want to come back to you, or they don't even want to be around you anymore. So when they fail your class, sometimes it's not because of them. Sometimes because of your actions towards them. Sometimes they're looking for a mother or a father,
Yeah.
you know, just somebody to talk to, and you already done disowned them.
Man,
You know, we lost a lot of great players because of that fact. I'm sorry, I had 3 classes. Teachers was like,
Well,
"Oh,
you
well,
heard-
I don't like
you
you."
heard what I'm saying? Why you taking them kids that
Yeah.
flunk? I'm taking them. They not
Yeah,
going
it
with
has
you. I
nothing to
got
do
'em.
with it. But you done disowned these kids,
Yes.
and you could have made them better.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all. And we talking about grown folks. See, kids are what they are. Kids.
Yeah.
Reebok was my sponsor, and I asked Reebok would they start letting me dress Kimball High School. I know the coach. We had 4 different changes. See, and the youngsters, boy, hey Buck, it's still nobody been cleaner than them, boy. Everything that
Man.
everything that the NFL had,
Mm-hmm.
Kimball High School football team had. The same everything.
Can't beat that.
Say, man, then they had the nerve to call downtown, say Coach Fly giving these kids stuff. Well, yeah. Reebok claimed Kimball. Now what? So next thing you look up, myself, Troy Matthews, Gary Bones, my rep for Reebok, we out in a big meeting. How can we get all the other schools? I said, nah, I'm doing this just for Kimball. But now remember the phone call, Coach Fly giving kids stuff. No, cause they claimed us, we looking good, but we was clean.
You know, when a person
Oh,
don't come up with the thought first,
Yeah.
they always have a problem with that thought.
Say,
And
man,
that's
see when
one
you exceed
thing-
their expectations of you.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm talking about. They don't say anything to Under Armour.
See,
They don't say anything Nike. But when you do something special, it's a problem.
Oh man, we
We're
had
not gonna go into
we had great times, and the thing about it now, Kevin, they still treat me like I'm at Kimball. Man, that's crazy, man, and it's just a love, man, and that's why I'm there.
But
I know
that's
I'm
the
a
reason.
Tiger.
That's the reason why it's the K, because we gonna treat you the same way. We're not gonna change. We don't change.
Man, listen, I'm living it.
We don't change.
I've
I'm
even
talking
been said if I come back, they'll create a position for me, but I'm good.
Hey, as long as you can smile when you go in there.
Yeah.
Anytime you walk in there, you smile because you're happy to be there.
Coach Buck, let me tell you something. I was on a situation with, even before they named the head coach and AD. The two names that ended up being was Devon Forson. Y'all may not know him. That's Coach Buck. And Bam Harris. Now, I'm going to show you how deep it was. Buck didn't even want to be the AD. I could put it out there now, can the Buck?
Yeah, you can put it out there.
Buck said, I'd just be the coach if I had to be, but I get in wherever I need to get in. That's what this man said. How deep is that?
That's deeper than hey. That's the K. That's
Yeah.
Kimball right there.
That's Devon Forson, y'all.
That's Coach Buck.
Coach Buck.
That's Coach Buck. I'm trying. What else you?
They gonna put it. It's gonna be a statue up sooner or later
Don't have to.
of Coach Buck at the case.
It's gonna have to.
You know how they got the nice in by the trophy case?
It's gonna have to be.
Are they gonna leave?
If not that, it's gonna either have to be an auditorium, locker room
with a nameplate?
with a nameplate. And you hear me saying this with all the Kimball Knights listening.
Boy, Calvin Smith McKinney, another great
Let's
one.
go and put it out there that Buck
Roosevelt.
needs to have something representing Buck
University
there
of North
at
Texas
Kimball
finest.
High School. And that's where I'm lead at.
Say, man, listen. Either Buck gonna get that, and they gonna take that Knight and put his face in the Knight or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you-
Say, man, but Buck,
But I can tell you one thing. Buck should be one of the first inductees into our Hall of Fame.
we're gonna have the Hall of Fame, and
Kimball
hey,
Hall
Buck,
of
we're
Fame.
not talking about next year, 2 years from now. This thing can happen. The best way to start anything is to start.
Just to start.
So after football season, we need to sit down. What's gonna happen before it's over with, and then it has to be the first in the 20. I say after Christmas, in 24. God saying the same. Should be the first opening of the Hall of Fame.
That sounds great. That sounds reasonable.
My first name, I'm putting that in public. Devon Forson.
Wow.
Coach Buck.
Coach Buck.
I'm talking about that.
Say, I'm just saying, and nobody's gonna be wrong. They got other names.
No,
So I'm just saying that y'all heard
it's
it
a
on my show.
difference. It's a difference between being a great player. Buck is a great player, great coach, great human being, great Kimball.
I just want to be part of the MC to help introduce them to come to the stage and y'all induct them. Because I'm an honorary alumni.
There you go. There you go.
You heard it, Coach Buck.
Man,
Hey.
man.
Buck, thank you for everything you done, man. Thank you for being there for us.
Hey, Lou Smith, I know you listening. That's the head principal at Kimball High School. I'm going to sit down with you. We want to start this.
You know, I'll be the first to probably nominate a lot of other people, man, because, you know, I know it's great, rich history at Kimball, you know. I'm looking at Kiko Bale and guys that I done coached and, you know.
No, what you just said, it's no wrong to this. It's just, it has to be somebody that started
we
out.
just got to start it. Once we start it, it's going to overflow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about, it's just like we were finna talk about my boy, and this is the thing what I say to a lot of people. When we're talking about high school, we've
Right.
done a lot of stuff since high school.
Yeah.
But we're talking about what happened in high school.
And that comes with different errors.
That comes with different errors. Now, when you go back to that high school, that's still part of what happened in high school.
Ooh.
So for people that go back and give their knowledge, their expertise, their understanding to the kids that came after them, that's still part of being part of the Hall of Fame.
And Buck, let me say this. Just because a person nominates your name, it still got to be voted. So
Yeah, it still got to be
so
voted.
we need people to put
Oh,
names in there. We need people to put your name, whoever. Nobody's gonna first of all, if you've been nominated, you still ought to feel good.
Just that fact.
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying?
You sure right.
Just that
Yeah,
fact.
Okay, I tell you what. Okay, since it's all on the ground floor. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, y'all go behind me. In the Bible, 7 is complete. 8 mean new beginning. 8 people get to go into the Hall of Fame from the gate, and then next year it has to start being worn.
Off the gate. Just right out the gate.
Just right out the gate.
8.
8. I'm listening, Coach Buck.
Oh yeah.
I'm
like
just saying,
that. I
but
like
then
that.
moving forward, because I got sense enough to know it's a lot of names probably deserve to be there first, and who's ever hard, because I know it's errors with this thing. So I'm saying there are 8, and let them argue with God in the Bible if they don't like it.
Wow.
Take it up with God.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, and then we'll go on being added every time after then. So guess what? Because I can say, Buck, I know. Say, listen, and then I got to sit back and listen to other names too that deservingly should be in there, whomever they may be. Somebody might say it should be Coach Jones. Y'all feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Somebody.
no,
Yeah.
because guess what? I'm one of them somebody who will say that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we do it like that.
Because one thing I can
Okay.
even
Well,
say,
hey, Buck,
Yeah.
I don't want him to hear this. I might say Kevin Carter. He got 60 or 62. I'm just saying he still got the record up. I'm just saying he made All-American, but he didn't make All-State. Where they do that at, Coach Buck?
let me tell you about our only all-state offensive lineman.
I know that.
Yeah, but Buck, you know, you get All-State, then next follows that is the highest plateau is All-American. He got All-American. That, to me, I can look at it, well, why did I think that was a hell of a statement to happen. He jumped over All-State.
But check all this out, though.
My
We
cousin
do
Terry
have
Butler checked in.
only one O-lineman that made all-state. The guy that taught me how to play it.
I bet, could it be the guy that
Now-
actually paid for the Oakland Raiders? And, well, I'm
No.
a listener.
I ain't even got to him.
What?
See,
At
there
the
you go.
K.
At the K. Cephas Northcutt,
Whoa.
offensive guard.
Coach Buck.
Listen to me, 5'9", 340. Yeah, it don't even add up right, dude.
Nah. That's Kiva Rush kind of guy we had at Kimball.
Scholarship to Grambling. I remember everything about it. You know why? Because I had never seen a person with that type of mentality on that football field.
Hey, Coach Buck, he over there giving homage to other folks as cold as he was. What kind of person is that? A humble person, isn't it?
Henry Ellis, the reason why I wore the number 58, he played center. Dude wasn't even 220 pounds playing center. Call him Jughead.
At the K?
At the K, before me. He was 58 before me. He played center. He was the reason why I played center.
Coach Buck, we're going to have to sit down. We got to have a Hall of Fame at the K.
Sean Johnson, linebacker. Went to Hawaii, then Texas Tech.
Okay, listen. In the Hall of Fame, it's going to be, just off the top of my head just now, it's not in stone, but I'm working on the cement. When I think of Tamel Hurd and Bob Tyson Wilson, they got to be at the front of that thing.
Wow.
So this the funniest thing.
Do y'all agree? I mean, I'm saying we can still have that 8.
Hey, this is the funniest
But them
thing.
2.
This is the funniest thing. When you go, it's so hard.
No, it ain't hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
No.
Hey,
It's
that's
so
a
hard.
song?
It's so hard because you had a 93 team that could arguably. We lost 3-0. Texas Stadium
I remember
in the
that.
rain.
I was coaching Lincoln. Yeah, I remember that.
I still think the reason being because we've never been there before. We lost to Plano year before in the rain. Never been there before.
Okay, you say in the rain.
In the
Oh,
rain.
hold
Now
up.
check this out. And what everybody will say is they playing in the rain too. It's not the play. It's the structure.
Okay. I suck around against Lufkin. Coach Buck can attest to this. They wet the field down for us, on us. That'll slow that speed down.
Smart. But let me
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah. Smart.
Muddy field.
Smart.
They said they might be clean, but they gonna be able to run fast. Say
They ain't
y'all.
lying.
You know,
Say y'all. I'm stuck. I'm sorry to cut y'all, man. We got to do the Hall of Fame.
And they changed shoes at halftime.
They did. Correct.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
oh, so since we gonna go through that Richardson game, 3-0.
See,
We come out on the field. You know what we do? Now, we not knowing because we haven't been there before. You know what we do? We sliding up and down the field because we happen to be at Cowboy Stadium.
yeah, but you ain't got the right footwear on.
No right footwear. We all drenched. You know what Richardson did? Changed clothes before the game.
Like what he told what Lufkin did, they changed shoes.
Now, we in the middle of the game. You know, and a lot of people don't think that mean anything.
Man, it means everything.
That means
Yes,
everything.
sir, it means and it's a mindset too.
Mindset. So things happen, and it's not because of and coaches had to be smart because that's the only way you can stop greatness. You have a team that scored 40 points a game, a team that didn't allow over 10 points a game, maybe if 10. I think we went 8 games with 0. That defense was
That was true.
great.
You know what's crazy? See, now he's talking about okay.
You had 3 All-Americans
leads me
on
back-
that. You had 3 All-Americans on the offense.
he's leading me-
on the defense by
He's
himself.
leading me back to the Hall of Fame. Y'all say I think it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be beautiful.
You
ugly.
mess around have
Wait
to put a whole
wait minute,
team
wait a
on there
minute.
on one as one.
Listen how I'm about to work. It's gonna be beautifully ugly, beautiful. Because guess what? DeLon Washington belonging in that.
Hey,
Say, but that just
so
Coach Hunter, Race Horse belong in that.
yes, sir.
Man.
Say, man, so that's 4 for
Oh,
me.
Uh,
Alone.
just the fact of, and I hate to keep going back to DeLon, but DeLon's my running back.
Man,
I
DeLon
can't
was
do
the
nothing. I
truth.
can't do nothing but go back to a person that.
Isn't it good to have a DeLon to go back to?
Yeah, I can't. I keep going back to a person that's documented.
Well, you
you
could have
you
went
can
back
go
to
on YouTube
You
and
could
just
have
pull
went
up.
back to Willie Jenkins.
You,
Who is Willie Jenkins? That's my point. Go ahead. That's my
I'm
point.
talking because I know a lot of people can bring up
And
Arthur Allen.
and no disrespect for somebody named Willie Jenkins. It was a
Yeah,
joke.
it was just I know some people that can bring up Arthur Allen. I'm talking. I know people
Oh,
that can
yeah.
bring up
See,
Buck.
now,
I know
now-
people.
now- but wait a minute.
I know people that can bring up Jerry Powell. A lot of people don't forgot about Jerry Powell.
Hey, Coach Buck. Now he's trying to make me throw in some honorable mentions in there.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm talking about quarterback wise. We still on Don
Hey,
King. We still got Henry Kofor. We got Keith Poole. We
To
got
my folks that's listening, we want to do this at every school have a Hall of Fame. It don't have this has nothing to do with the school district, nothing with downtown. This is you taking care of your own house.
and the problem is, and the reason being is because you go out to these other schools, these schools that's actually, I don't want to say it like that. These schools that actually motivate their sports and keep them pushing and try to make them better. They all have Hall of Fames. You go Cedar Hill, you go DeSoto, you go to Allen.
And here's something else. I think the Hall of Fame, all your pictures and stuff need to be at the front of the building, not down in the locker room. When the people walk into that building, you need to meet and greet them.
Hey, I gave my arena college pictures to a coach that's not going to be named. Didn't put them up.
Y'all, the only thing
It hurts, but it don't matter because of some fact that you can't erase.
Karma is real.
You can't erase.
I say karma is real.
Yeah, you can't
look at
erase what
now.
I've done.
It's Coach Buck.
Nick Garrett,
Yeah.
Hall of
offensive
Fame.
guard.
We're going to start a Hall of Fame at the K.
Nick Garrett, offensive guard.
Man,
Chris Ford,
I'm telling you.
Philip Mary.
I'm telling you, Coach, that's one of them things you get that you want to do. Get in that SBD meeting and say, "Hey, this is what we need to do," and honor these guys just like you named, because there's so many.
Hey, Buck, I'm willing to come up and spearhead this thing.
Then you can name guys I think it ain't but one family probably had a family member since 1976 in Kimball. I've always had a family member at Kimball
Really?
Thibodeau?
every year. Yes, from 76 to 2024, I've always had a family member in that building.
Wow.
And ain't number probably one other family with longer. That's Mosley, Big Mo them and all them.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah,
That's a long
that's
time.
Mo, Terry Mosley and the Mosleys have always had one too.
Go Buck. Y'all need to find a
Yeah,
room. Y'all need to find a room that's gonna be the Hall of Fame room.
Right.
No, that's needed, man. It's long overdue.
Courtney Slaughter, one of your principals.
Well,
you
see-
know,
see what I'm
offensive
saying?
guard, 92, 93. You know, I can keep going. I'm trying. You had the Sneed. You had it's so many doggone players that was.
Coach Hunter shared something with me when he saying he remember they had only one bus for the black kids, and he had to drive that bus to pick up the black kids to come to Kimball. How
Mr.
deep is that?
Ingram.
That's deep.
That's deep. He said,
And you know
one
what? That's
bus.
a story that this is stuff that should be taught and talked about. We need a historian at Kimball. Even have a class so they'll know what they going. What's making them great.
He shared. He said when it wasn't that many black kids, but he picked up all the black kids on that one bus. He had to drive it and bring them to Kimball and take them home.
That's crazy.
Well, you got to remember, most of them came from Beckley and all that when busing was first started in '76 and '77. Over there at Beckley and all that.
I remember my boy Tommy Tarrant was over there at Kimball,
Yeah,
running back.
yeah.
Yeah. So man, get ready for the
And
Hall of Fame. Y'all gonna have it.
And this just
it's not
football.
hard to
We
do.
ain't even went
But
into. We ain't even went into. Hey,
it's just
tennis,
football.
golf. Golf. We ain't even went to Coach Nelson. Now, Coach Nelson. I knew Coach Nelson. in
Terrence
elementary.
Jackson,
Well, when you
Courtney
said
Slaughter's
Coach
his
Hunter,
cousin.
You got to remember.
Courtney
Coach
Slaughter.
Hunter had
Courtney, let me tell you something.
Coach Hunter
Courtney's.
had
Yes, sir.
three to four guys go straight to the pros from Kimball.
But in golf or tennis?
No, in soccer.
Whoa.
Kellen Killingsworth and all them guys went straight to the pros from Kimball.
Yeah, we finna start. We gonna open
man,
up a
it's
can
going
of
on.
worms that's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, but it's a good can of worms to open.
Hey, Coach Buxton, everybody thought I was crazy. Remember when I started the breakdancing club at Kimball, and I called them the Blaxicans, had all them Hispanics. They said, Coach, you can't. And everybody wanted a Blaxican t-shirt. It was off the chain. Then they started having us come over to other schools. See, I will say that Mr. Young and Mr. Wilson, may respect, they let me do my thing. He said, Coach, if it's going to bring us positive attention, he said, go for it. And they did it.
Yeah.
Say, man, and I thank God that still around to hear what's going on now, man. And when you told me the other day about that Hall of Fame, let's do it.
Well, you got to remember, because a lot of time our team, we probably was the first school that had the best melting pot for us, just different relations getting along. And what I'm saying is, you had race riots and all that going like crazy back then.
Oh, yeah, because, see,
But Kimball was kind of the model school for how the school should get along, because we kind of got together and man, you say we was half white, half black.
boy,
and
that's
all that.
deep. What you're saying, because
It-
there was a period with Woodrow and B.A., Spruce, Samuel, Skyline. It was race wars
But
going
check
on.
this out. This is the funniest thing. That's when Buck was there.
Yes,
And when
Yeah,
I was
when I-
there, we had no racial tension.
Wow.
If we had
that's what I'm
problems,
talking about.
if we had problems, it was amongst yourselves. Matter of fact, we got along better
Wow.
with everybody, even though we didn't have that
Yeah,
many of
That's
everybody.
why, at that time I was up there, I hated they opened up Molina because it took away so many folks from us, man. I thought we had it going on.
That's exactly right.
But-
that's exactly right.
And you can
But
tell
see-
that it was I'm not gonna get deep into that, but when Kimball was
Well,
doing
yeah,
good.
Hey, Buck,
Yeah,
our hours is coming up on us. I gotta let Kevin talk about his sports wear.
Hey, Let me tell you.
Okay.
Hey, again, y'all, that's we got on the line, Coach Devon Buck Fulson, man. In his homecoming week, the Knights will play Samuel at Farmers Sprague Stadium, James Jones Stadium this Thursday at 7:00 p.m. Come out to the festivities, man, and enjoy the game if you're available. You want the K? I need y'all to show up in numbers out here for this game.
Hey, man,
Alumni,
you know what?
please come out.
Alumni, please come out. I will most definitely. My son plays that day. I'm still try to be there. That's how much I believe in the K.
Well, you had them folks hot early, though, K. Boy,
You supposed to be hot.
Yes, sir.
If you don't rep your own school, come up here and rep it. But today is my day. Kimball High School.
Hey, tell us a little something about that girl, because
So-
you blessed me, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he did.
What we have now is so we've been having Carter Brand since 2017. My son, my next to oldest son, DeAndre Carter, he started Carter Brand.
He started.
Yeah, we was actually King Carter, Carter Brand, and we all actually have.
Is that
a
the one
part
playing
in-
this week?
No, actually,
okay.
yeah. That's so. It's funny with Carter Brand. All of us have our own line inside of Carter Brand, and it's funny that it came out this way. Actually, CarterBrand.com, CVRT, not A, CVRTERBRAND.com. Go check it out.
Get to them one more time.
CVRTERBRAND.com.
DeMarco King and checked in one of
Check
the
it out.
finest quarterback
Now-
coaches around.
Oh, and I played with we
DeMarco,
had fun. We
yes,
had fun.
sir.
So a lot of people didn't understand, and it happened so crazily that the clothing line actually stands for a lot of different mental illnesses. Like this right here, this is our outsider. He's actually an introvert. Now, a lot of people don't consider being an introvert a mental illness, but I'm an introvert. All my kids are introverts. We don't hang out. We don't stay around. We like being by ourselves, and the world is ours. Now, we also have Heavy as the Head, which is for depression. It's a face with another face on the side smiling. You go through a lot of things where you have to keep that happy face on, even though you're going through a lot of stuff. It's for depression. We have one for bipolarism.
So, Kevin, I guess you might have missed a show like with a Nate Newton, with Greg Ellis.
No, I saw.
We're doing a thing with mental health.
Yeah,
It's coming up real big, man. And it's
I remember you talking about Barber.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of sports people go through a lot of
See what
stuff.
DeMarco said
It even goes
at the
back
bottom. DeMarco King.
Oh, what's up, Marco? Yeah, it's funny that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of sports players, even coming from high school, you don't know how hard it is to transition into the next level. Just like I said, when I got to U of H, I went from great to a number. You know how that flips your mind?
Wow. When you been you
You
still
you
the
yeah
it, but
you
you're
you
not
still
just
the
by
it, but
yourself.
you're not that it until you prove that you that
He
it.
said, you're not that it.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're not that it until you prove that you that it, and it can either make you or break you. You can also fall into a depression.
What Keith Bell said, he's an introvert himself.
Huh?
Keith Bell said he's an introvert himself.
Most
He
definitely
can relate, yeah.
Hey, most definitely, and we even in high school, a lot of people don't know, and I keep referring back to Big Baby.
Big
We have
Baby.
a picture, and it's floating around Facebook that me and him sitting on the bench facing each other. Nobody ever knew what that picture was about. He was calming me down because of my anxiety. In the game, it was too many people screaming. I couldn't concentrate. So a lot of people don't understand. It's a lot of mental illnesses that go on that you didn't even know was going on back then until you figure it out. Now, as you get older and they come up with a
Man, nah,
name
you sure
for
right,
it.
cause hey, Buck, watch it back in Gap. They give you a salt pill.
Yeah,
and take some
yeah,
water. Salt
yeah.
pill took care of everything.
Yeah, hey, between that and the Alka-Seltz,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it took care of everything. People didn't understand
And
that.
wait a minute, I guess even though your head might still be hurting or spinning, well, I did take that salt pill, so I guess I'm all
I
right.
can go back out there. it was many days. Well, I'm not even finna get into the coaches, but
Yeah. Whoa.
it's Carter Brand stands for a lot of different
Carter Brand.
different things.
How can they get in touch with you?
Man, y'all either contact me on carterbrand.com. We also have Instagram, Carter Brand Clothing on Facebook. We have Carter Brand on TikTok, Carter Brand 2020 on TikTok. Come check out them TikTok videos. They'll trip you out. We're going to start explaining more
Yes,
about
sir, Marco,
what
the yellow
each
salt
one means.
pills.
We're going to start explaining more about what each of them mean.
I'm not laughing at Kevin, y'all. Marco doing something about the yellow salt pill. Hey, Marco, my knee was hurt. They gave me a salt pill. Eddie Lane was a train. He taped me up and put me back in the game.
Let me give you a story about Marco since he's on here.
Okay.
We're playing flag football together. This dude was a great quarterback.
Yes.
Great quarterback.
I had him.
Bad
Training
knees.
him.
Bad knees.
Bad knee.
I've never seen somebody go down in a flag football game.
What? He went down.
We didn't win a game after he left. Hey,
Bad boy. Man,
that
throw
boy,
that ball.
but he could throw that ball.
Throw that ball.
I'm telling you, great.
Hey, y'all, listen. If we can come up my hour. We got to close this out. Kevin, last words.
Thank everybody for tuning in. Kimber all day, every day. Coach Butt, thank you very much. Terrence J, thank you for calling in. Coach Flanagan, thank you for everything that you've done. Being a part of just
Roy
Kimber
Manning checks
by
in.
itself, you've done a lot for us. Thank you for everybody that I played with, didn't play with. As long as you, Kimber, I played with you.
Well, I love that.
Hall of Fame coming.
Hall of Fame coming, ladies and gentlemen.
And 9 times 10, I'll be there.
Hey, listen, y'all, it's been a good night. God has really blessed this night. Y'all stay prayed up, man. Find your peace, and protect it. Y'all be blessed. God bless.